Last time, I kitted myself out with good gear and began building a railway through my colony using crate mod. But then I ran out of materials. So first things first, I'm gonna make a drill and go mining to get lots of supplies in order to build up my colony and create a massive iron mill to supply my colonists with all the iron they could possibly want. Little does he know that just by building a fishing hut, he's about to decrease the unemployment by 25%. As expected, you need a fishing rod. No one could have predicted this. But why just one fishing rod? How about 4 fishing rods? Anyways, I'd love to be able to keep building this paved area, but I just ran out of deep slate. But fear not, because it looks like there is a portable drill. And you can even enchant it with the digging enchantment to make it mine 3x3 blocks. So that sounds like a really great way to dig some stuff by hand. So I've been messing with villagers for a while. You can look at the durability on my axe. It's kind of sad. And I got a dude that will sell me a digging enchanted book once I have some more emeralds. Thank you very much. Now I've got the enchanted book, but I don't have the drill. I think my priorities might be a little bit off. If I want to make the drill, I need to make a steam engine, which is a slightly complicated sequence. The great thing about the drill is it doesn't use durability, it just uses fuel as an input, and it looks like it uses water and then some kind of probably solid fuel, since it's meant to be a steam powered thing. What's the first step? So what you do with this is, let's see, we put small cogwheel, big cogwheel, propeller, and then andesite alloy. So what you do is you stick it up there, and then I get rid of this, put in the large cogwheel, put in the propeller, and then put in the andesite alloy. And then I repeat this step another 3 times, this sequence another 3 times. Oh, wait, I just got it. Oh, it was only 3 times. I don't know why I thought it was 4 times. Well, that's nice. I can make the drill right now, which is good, but I still have to figure out how to fuel the thing, which I have literally no idea how to do. So how does one fill this with water? Okay, I don't know how to put water in it. What about fuel? Oh my goodness, that is a weird way to do that. You put it in the offhand and then try to drop it. Oh, that's so weird. What the heck? That filled it up all the way with water. It needs about 4 stacks of coal in order to fill up all the way. And then it only says 1600 fuel units. Guess I'll go try it out. Wait, never mind, hang on. Almost forgetting the most important part. I need to put the digging enchantment on it, which makes it mine 3x3. Here we go. Yes! Look at that. Oh, okay, so it's literally 1 fuel unit is equivalent to 1 block. So it can mine 1600 blocks until it needs refueling. Might as well mine down here where it's super deep and I should get more diamonds. And see what I mean? Diamonds right there. That was quick. More diamonds. Oh, I ran out. Lucky me, it looks like lava buckets are a fuel source, each one giving you 100 blocks of mining capacity. And I am surrounded by lava down here. That was under 10 minutes and I've got a full inventory of building materials. We're back in business, boys. I kind of completely forgot that I have to smelt the deep slate because I got cobble deep slate and this stuff is all smelted. Which means I have a tiny bit of extra time to go and do something else. Like come over to my builder's hut and upgrade it to a level 2 builder's hut. All of my other colony buildings are level 1 and it's absolutely disgusting. So if I upgrade the builder's hut, then I can upgrade the other buildings to level 2 and eventually level 5. I'm gonna go ahead and collect this real fast, and by the time that's done, my stuff should be done smelting and I can go keep building. That'll be all good to go work on the foundations of the iron mill. He did it, level 2 builder's hut. That took way longer than it should have, but doesn't everything. What kind of stuff we got in here? Oh wow, we still have dirt and gravel on the floor. That's, not a fan. But you managed to put cobblestone in the basement. Why couldn't you put it up here? I don't get it. You have all these extra blocks lying down here on shelves. You could have put them in the floor, but, well, whatever. There is a very conspicuously missing campfire in the fireplace once again, so I'll put that back because the old one got overwritten. So I don't really know what I want to upgrade first, and I actually probably won't upgrade anything right now. And in fact, instead, I'm gonna have the builder build something completely different. I have some houses that I set up over here. Unsurprisingly, amount of oak wood though, because I'm always out of oak wood. I'm always out of every single type of wood. Have to go chop down some trees really far away. That was annoying. We're also gonna just ignore that gigantic conspicuous broken wall of terrain right there, which will be explained some later time. I believe now I can come over to one of these people and recruit them. Yeah, I can, because there's an empty bed. I tried to do this last time, and it said you've got no more room for new colonists, and I was like, what do you mean? They can just be homeless, but I guess it didn't matter. Anyways, turning my attention over to the iron production, let's take a look at exactly how I'm going to automate iron. So essentially, what you can do is you can take gravel and you can wash it, air quotes, wash it, with a fan, and you can sometimes get iron nuggets from it. But it's like a 12% chance. It's pretty rare that you get iron nuggets from it. So you have to do a lot of gravel if you want to get any amount of iron, which means you have to get a lot of cobblestone, because you can turn cobblestone into gravel by crushing it. I won't go into it too much right now, but there's actually another way you can get iron that's better than gravel, and with a recipe that I added myself, it's actually possible to automate it, but it would require me to have granite and lava and some other things automated, and I don't have that, so I won't be bothering with that today. But just to keep in mind, there may be a retrofit at some point. Right now, it's just going to be a gigantic setup that creates tons of cobblestone, gravel, and then washes all that gravel into occasionally nuggets. I'm going to need a lot of room for all this stuff, plus I want it to look nice, so I've already picked out a spot that's going to go right next to the railway that I have. I think I mentioned last time that I was going to extend the railway down past these mountains, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And the factory is actually going to be built basically around the railway, with various spots for loading or unloading items in the future once I actually have trains delivering stuff. Also, I tried to time-lapse this, but the replay file broke, and I'm about done now, especially because I just remembered that there are building wands here. I forgot that this is in the mod pack. With these things, you can just put a bunch of blocks down at once with one click, and it just uses a bunch of durability on the tool. So obviously it's well worth using since it saves my mouse and my wrist the extra use. I finished laying out a big flat area for the factory, assuming I don't need to make it bigger, which I probably will. That's usually what happens. Only problem is I have no materials with which to build anything now, and it's actually even worse than normal because I went and made a block palette in creative mode somewhere else in a different world. Normally that would be a good thing, but it just makes me aware of the fact that I don't have any of the stuff I currently need right now. But this is why I made a mining drill, and I made good diamond gear last time, so that I can get lots of stuff by hand while nothing is really automated. This should be way more than enough clay. Unfortunately, I gotta go through this annoying process and turn it all into bricks. Not really by hand, but kind of by hand. I can make apple cider. Careful, I'm being distracted by food now from building. Cabbage rolls. I have lots of granite, lots of bauxite. I have lots of tuff. Tuff is easy to get. I have lots of bricks being made. I think the only thing I forgot is dripstone. Unfortunately. What the heck? Why are they eating that? I guess I haven't fed them in a little while and they're not capable of getting fish out of the fisher hut. I sure hope I have enough dripstone, because I can't find any dripstone caves. I keep finding these little mineral veins that have some dripstone, but then it's got all this other stuff which I don't need anywhere near as much. This is the hard part. Actually, making the plan, because I have not made a design for this in creative ahead of time. I have some pictures, I have some references, I have a general idea. Now I gotta put that into the game. No, their pillagers are killing my fishermen. Stop shooting my pillager. Not my pillager, my colonists. Yes, shoot the pillager. Wow, a new child was born, really? Well, okay. I didn't realize there was an empty bed somewhere. You have influenza and you need a carrot and a potato to cure you? Okay. I guess I will. You're sick. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Okay, bro, I've got your carrot and your potato. You need to wake up. I get it. You're sick. It's very sad. But here, take your carrot and your potato. Now, are you gonna be...
Off to bed I go.
Oh, no, I'm getting sick now. Are you good now? Oh, look, he is. Amazing. Shoot, why did I just bring all this flour with me? I don't need that here. What am I doing? That's beside the point. Right here, I've got all the outline for the factory buildings. I'll try to throw up some reference images that I'm using. I'm kind of combining multiple things together. And this is what I've come up with. Probably my favorite part is this wall design down here. It took me a while to come up with one that looked like this. And I'm not going to use this literally everywhere. However, it will probably also be here. And if you're wondering, I have done literally no planning for the machines that are going to go in here. I mean, I know what generally you need to build, but I have no measurements, no nothing, so whatever I can fit in here is what's going to go in here, and it'll just have to be good enough. I also have lots of room over here because I intend to have some additional iron automation. There will not be steel production here. We will have our own steel mill somewhere else in the future. But I will make things like industrial iron, which is mostly just a building block, I'm pretty sure. So I've got all these materials here. I've got that block palette. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now and actually just start building. Man, I don't know if I need 3 different colors. Really happy with the bottom 2 layers. I think that looks great. I don't know, I don't really know if I need it. I mean, that goes from dark red to like a brown. Man, gradients are hard. Finally found a design I'm happy with. That was rather difficult. And this part up here is actually about 5 blocks higher than the rest of this building. So there's going to be less of this color. I think that's really the way to go. Another one bites the dust. Oh my god. Made the thunderstorm go away, and look what just showed up. Free skeleton horses. Thank you very much. Check it out. Factory's almost done. All that's left is the glass, so what I'm about to put in. And then the buildings, their exteriors are all completed. It's all finished. Check it out. Remember how I mentioned that I was happy that I found a big brick design down here? Well, I discovered that there's actual blocks called massive bricks, which when you connect them together, they essentially do the same thing that I made with 2 different types of blocks, but I still prefer mine designed better. I was trying to go for something that looks clean, but also super sturdy. You might have seen in the time lapse as well that I was initially going to have the dark red go up much higher, but I'm glad that I knocked it down pretty low. Also, I almost had the roof be a light gray color, kind of similar to these smokestacks, but I was almost going to go with that, and then I did some more texture checking, some more color checking, and I was like, yeah, it really should be dark. And then I was trying to figure out what pattern to do, because I was like, well, I really don't want to make it like a random pattern again. I initially decided on strips, but then the strips were 1 block, and then I made it to 3 blocks, so I'm like, well, that looks a lot better. Hardest part was definitely picking out those wall colors, though, that's for sure. I have 2 different big buildings to work with, plus 2 other small ones, which are over here, that will probably be more useful when I have trains set up, actually doing stuff. The main automation will be in here, and in the other building there will be at least power generation, but unfortunately I'm out of time, so the equipment for the iron production will have to wait until the next video. Here's a sneak peek of my prototype design in the meantime though. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching, hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.